hopefully everything else should be working too. Okay, anyway, hi, I'm Sean, librarian, writer, geek, back with more Dragon Age Origins, and yeah, I don't know. Honestly, was kind of expecting the weather to be really bad because there hurricane hitting Florida at this Hurricane Ian hitting Florida at has hit Florida at this time, and obviously that is big and that is terrible and horrible for all the people down in Florida and elsewhere where Hurricane Ian has already hit. But I was weather reports had me concerned that I would be getting, or some of that maybe would be hitting up to where I am, which is Georgia, around in the Atlanta area. Thankfully, it has not. All that we've gotten so far it has been like it's really pretty windy, but otherwise it's okay. So, you know, not that I'm happy, I guess, about not to be like happy about. I'm happy for me, I guess, but not happy for everything else, obviously. Uh, anyway, oh, okay. Oh yes, having issues again, as it is wont to do. Okay, hopefully that won't be too bad. I have cut the stream delay down from where it was at 10 seconds and now it's at 3 seconds, so more for my sake than anything else. Anyway, okay, Dragon Age, right. Let's see, we've finished up with we have finished Low the Ring, and now we have camp. We are at camp for the first time ever. So we're gonna hey, finally time to Dragon Age students. Yes, we are have student loans edition. Yes, we have that. And right, oh, you missed it. I totally forgot to mention this. Yeah, forgot you missed this last time. We ran into a guy last time. We with the group of mercenaries. He signed up for this mercenary group, and it's like, okay, well, now we're sending out all the letters to people who signed up, and it's like, well, hey, you got called up. And he's like, oh man, I didn't think this was gonna happen. I was told it was not to do it, and it was like, it's like, yeah, they really do that stuff to get you to get your with those student loans and whatnot. I mean, but hey, it could be worse. I mean, they made me drink this weird concoction of blood and shit, and now I'm getting like nightmares and whatnot. So, hey, all you got to do is like wear the uniform or whatever. But anyway, that's me. That's me trying to, yeah. It, definitely one of those you had to be there. But speaking of which, yes, thank you. But again, it is on YouTube, as are all of these things. I try to put them up on YouTube like the Sunday after, assuming I remember, which I might not. But I am recording all of this stuff and I am uploading it, so if you find me on YouTube, same channel name, Librarian Writer Geek, down there. Yeah, find them there. It's there's playlists, so you can watch it all from the beginning. Anyway, soon you catch up with Tower of Student Loan Debt. Yeah, yes, soon we will approach the Tower of Student Loan. Okay, right. You're already following me on Twitch or YouTube. That is good to know, good to remember. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm saying this for the people who might not be or will be later, and I don't know. Anybody who is following me, which is maybe not a ton of people. Oh well. I'm trying to do that promotion thing. The promo thing. Anyway, enough. Yeah, thank you. It is a good habit to get into. All right, but enough of me. Enough of my jibber jabber. We got some dragons to age and some things to do. So, all right, I will see you there. Yeah. Right, I forgot it takes like a minute for the stuff to launch. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh do. Ah. Respond, game, please. Please don't freak out on me, game. And yeah, I should really get back in the habit of having the game running before I do stuff. So we can skip that. Alright, anyway. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Now the game. Monumental task stands before you. Gather an army large enough to battle the Darkspawn horde. There's also the matter of Tairn Loghain's betrayal. Alistair suggested you gain assistance of Arl Eamon, the Earl of Redcliffe. Okay, fine. But first, we're at camp. Yay! It means we can do stuff. And okay, so move some things around in the back. Okay. College housing. Yep. What's up?
Oh, why, you little?
Oh, hey. Just. Are you harassing my dog?
Me harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Your boy teaches silly Alistair a bad dog. Well, he is. It's just a warning. You could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, who's your good doggo?
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Huh.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Would you stop scaring my dog, please? Yeah, ooh, that's tough. Never feed you another human being. If you had it and didn't know it, it was probably tasty. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. Oh, sure. Alright, anyway. So, now we begin the fun stuff with the camp. Alright, so, for example, we got gifts to give out. Let's see, dog. Let's see. Dog is easy, more or less. I actually did look up some of this stuff because I don't want to end up giving bad gifts to people. Let's see. Right, dog. Bone. I mean, not that we need it. Dog's approval rating is 100. So, but hey. Alright, let's move on. Alistair. Oh. Let's see, I think he likes this.
I could get used to this, you know.
Nice. Morrigan, she's also, well, I won't say easy, but certainly straightforward. Super useful in buffs they give. Yeah, well, not so much buffs, but it's like, yeah, it's what's the approval I get.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Let's do the shiny ring as well, I think.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
And oddly enough, I think this works.
Interesting.
Maybe, kinda. I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay, maybe not. All right, fine. Let's see. My approval with her 24. Nice. Okay, neutral. I think bronze symbol of Andraste.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Sten. I don't have any of the Sten specific stuff, so we'll go with this, because this is a generic one.
Unexpected. Thank you.
And the rest are for, let me see, this is for Ogren and Wynn and Ogren again. Ogren likes booze, for the most part. Let's see. Alright, we need to give him some gear. Alright. Eh? Let's see. 13.2, 12.1 plus 1% melee crit chance, plus 1 armor penetration. Ooh, that's a tough one, actually. Crit chance 1.8, armor penetration 3.9, strength 1, armor penetration 3.5, crit chance 1.67. That or I mean, I don't. Does it matter? Sure, we'll go with that one, I guess. What other stuff have we got? Wait. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's talk to people around camp first before doing our questy stuff.
What do you need?
Oh boy.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Much might need to talk.
I should have handled it better.
Whoa.
Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Dude, don't. No, dude, don't apologize for that.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Well, he had you.
I suppose he did.
Sure.
It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
I understand. He saved your life. Ooh, that's a tough one. Like, on the one hand, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, if he hadn't, you would be dead. So, and I don't want to. I get it.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Whoa, boy. My entire family was murdered just recently. Rather than talk about it, we'll be open and honest. My entire family was murdered just recently, actually. But
Oh, of course. How
Yeah.
stupid of me to forget.
yeah, no,
Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you...
murdered.
I am so sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Sure, I'll go to High Ever with you
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Sure. Yay! +5 approval from Alistair. We happy. Duck. That is a large wheel of cheese. That is a very large wheel of cheese. Leliana,
Yes?
what's up?
Well, here I am.
Okay. So, yeah, the vision? What vision?
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
Okay, and then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
I don't... It's like I don't want to completely crap on what she believes, but at the same time, it's like... Should we go with the middle option? Second option? This made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
Suppose I could. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not, but I suppose I can't sit by
That is
either.
why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Cool. Here we go. Sten. Hi.
Why are we stopping?
Boy. Working together, I think I should get to know you. Sure.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Need to know I can trust you? Sure.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Fair enough. Never seen a Kunari. Tell me. Oh, God. Tell me about your culture.
No.
Well, okay then. Why?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Honestly, this is the best possible response to that kind of thing. Someone saying that, it's like, dude, you can't sum up an entire culture. That's not how people work. I love it. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Am. Made you decide to become a Why'd you become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Where are the Kunari sent soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Let's see. Sten Crow. From the College of Business. Yes. Doesn't make your view of things a little skewed. You didn't really answer my question.
No, I didn't.
Huh. You're always this stubborn.
Yes.
Oh,
There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
fair enough. Tell you what, you were in that cage for a while. What's up with that? You okay?
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Well, okay.
As you wish.
That's good, I guess. I'm not like, you know, hey, I'm giving him a respecting him, I guess. Anyway, Morrigan. Sup? Interesting that you decided to set up over here.
What do you wish of me?
Let's talk.
If you must.
Sure. Grow up in the Korkari Wild.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Do I think it's a little too early to be hitting on her like that. Curious, what's wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Daring, sounds like you. Yes.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Yeah, quick thinking, sure.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
It's not human society. You're in Ferelden. Touch it. Handshake. We're upset about bad touching. Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Sure. I'm glad it worked out this way at least, sure.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay. Wow. Nice. Inspired by leadership, party member gain a minor bonus to magic. Yay. Hey. Approval. Others, his simple fondness for jewelry, very particular about her appearance. Anyway. Hey.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodahn Sandal at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
What exactly are you selling?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Sure, you're free to... Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Cool.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Hey, Sandal is kind of magic dwarf, but okay. Rumors.
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I mean, why is he the regent, though? Then, but all right, anyway. What
I'm
you
sure
got?
you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, probably, possibly. We'll see. Oof. Saw that. This. Oof. Let's see. Oh, those are so expensive. Oh, but hey, runes. All little gifts. That's nice. That I will hold off on buying until later. Backpack, yes, more space. Let's see, got some elf fruits. Did I not? I did make a trap. Buy all of you. Buy up all the healing.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Huh. Well, sure, but how enchantment?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Sure, let's...
Enchantment!
Alright. Okay, Oathkeeper. This is... Start with Oathkeeper. Sure. Hey. Alright. Oof. Gotta do it. Gotta take the I gotta take it. And yeah, sorry, Alistair, you're not getting the. Ooh, it sparks. It did the sparky thing. But there's no. Yeah. Gives feasting pranks. Soldier's Peak. Merchant. The distance, he appears to be following you. Set up camp, you might be able to catch him. I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit. I don't know why it has that continues to be there, but okay. I don't think there's really anything else to do around camp at the moment. Sure. Alright. Not a whole lot else to do, so okie doke, let's get to it. Alright. And I guess this is, well, hold on. Dang it. I go back.
Yes.
Alright, so this is gonna just... This is basically gonna be my standard party for the whole
Indeed.
game.
Indeed.
Alright. Hey, wow. Let's see. Not gonna do that yet. Not gonna do that. Alright. So, first we're gonna head to Redcliffe. Wait, what? Actually, hold on. Oh, I can do this. Okay. Yes. Ooh, right. I do need to level up. People up. Okie doke. Combat training. Underground rigor. Alright.
Yes.
Alistair.
Indeed.
Leliana.
Indeed.
All right. No. World map. Damn it. I think I broke it.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
There it is. All right. So, yeah, first up, I'm going to go to Redcliffe. Just because I have my reasons. Oh, hey-o. Random encounter. Oh, boy. Herlock. Oh, boy. Darkspawn. Oh, fun. Ha.
Begin the onslaught. Your time to die.
Clip is red is what? Okay, you're going. Yes, yes, sure, we'll go with that.
Let's make this quick.
And I'm off.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's.
Huh.
Actually, let's also swap that out for Lyrium Potion because that's more useful. Fun times, random encounters. Yep, that's fun. Okay. Anyway.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I, should probably have told you earlier.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon, exactly?
I think you said he raised you? Yeah.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often.
Yeah.
I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Maric's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oof. She know that's an awful thing to do to a child. Yeah.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You're an heir to the throne, right? Yeah. You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Aren't you?
See? I knew you could do it. It's easy, isn't it?
Stuff to pick. Codex, let's see. Redcliffe. Redcliffe. Learned a little more about Alistair. And got some runes and enchantments. Real quick. This one doesn't know about. Okay.
Do this, do that.
Okay. Alright.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Not. What's up? Why? What?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard Arleman's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Bantegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Bantegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Hey. Okay, sure. Oh. Cutscene. Cool. Fast travel via cutscene. Nice. Whoa, boy.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the R.
I remember you, Bantegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly.
I mean...
Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Sure, I guess. Why not? I know Tern Kuzland, yes.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Yeah, what? Details, evil things, what?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Eamon.
Yeah, sure, we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the Chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course.
What you got? Have any of our Eamon's
I have
knights?
those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Search for the urn, yeah.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Fair enough. Why are you staying? Sure, why are we in here?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place.
Fair enough.
I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Fair points. Need more men in here? Here with you.
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Fair enough. And what happens after this fight?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oop. Ah, dang. Morrigan disapproves. Oh well. But... Alright, so we're back down to 25 approval with Morrigan. But that's... happens. Alright. Alistair. Okay. This is old. More updates from Alistair. Fascinated by magic, even though life-defying fighting dark manifestations. Fondness for strange runestones and figurative studies of arcane creatures. Good to know. Jarl of Redcliffe. Fun. Redcliffe. Let's see. The night station near the windmill. Tower Square. Okay.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Yes,
Yes.
We get it. It's demonic possession, you say? Calendar. Hello?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Oh, boy.
I am. You've heard of me?
Something from your husband, yeah.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
No, what's up with you? What's wrong?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
To think, I'd live to see the Earl and King both dead, and my own village ready to fall.
Right, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy.
Ah, fresh air. It was difficult to breathe within with all that self-righteousness crowding the air.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Okay.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Right. Anyway.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Well, you heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Don't worry, we got this.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
So, what can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. Not talking to you, what's up?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
No one else?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Fair enough. Alright, sure.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Have you spoken to Owen?
Hold on.
Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met?
Get to it yet. Anything else?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about him.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Yeah, alright, fine, I'll go.
Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands.
Real quick, give me a save. Alright. Let's see.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Owen, right? Yeah.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I come in, don't want to talk to you.
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Sure, sure. Yeah, no problem. Sure, no trouble.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Sure, why not?
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why'd you lock yourself up in here?
My girl, Leliana, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Or he could work to help save her. Maybe?
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I think you guys could save yourself.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
The militia, what about that?
If you look for Leliana, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do what I can.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Okay. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Yeah, all right, sure.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do, relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Cool. Yes, Morrigan, you're not happy about it. I get it. Good grief. I'll have to fix that later.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Cool. So what's
You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously, something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Alessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Leliana she was imagining things. But maybe the Alessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe. She thought the Alessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
You told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
I think she may have made him...
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
What do you know about
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it. Like what?
What else you got? Hey, you got
Right.
stuff?
I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Hey, shopping stuff. Yay. Not a lot. That's fine. all very... Oh, but this is expensive. Split milk boots. Yeah, it's all kind of... It's gonna eat what I have, so... Yeah, we'll pass on that. Suppose anything... Ooh.
And I'm off.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
You don't say.
What is it?
Ah.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right, I haven't got much.
Ah. So maybe we got... Okay. A few more things, maybe? I don't know. Alright. I don't know if I can actually get in there or not. Alright.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else? I have a good feeling about tonight.
That's good. Yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm not, we ain't done yet. Okay, we'll get to that. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait.
Going.
Hello? I don't know how to... Wow. Shit. Fine, just screw it. There we go.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't let me in.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Yeah, Murdoch needs help.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Chances are better. Chances are actually better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
All right. I'll put in a good word for you.
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
Fine, how about I pay you?
Are you serious?
Sure.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
Yeah, well, I won't go higher. I won't go higher than 50.
Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Jerk. That was a nice chunk of money you just took from me. Alright. Not sure if I could have intimidated it, talked him into it, but whatever. Anyway. One last thing to do. General store. What's this? Ginger, grandpa's ink, colored rouge, brass, oil, beeswax. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Oh. Lamp oil. Oh ho! Find a use for barrels of oil. Note some barrels of oil in the general store. Maybe someone can...
What now?
Hey, Leliana.
Yes, of course.
Damn it! Yeah, money is the best persuasion tool sometimes. Doesn't mean I'm not frustrated that I couldn't just talk him into helping out, but... Alright.
Go.
And in here. Callan had chapter 1. Nice. Alright. Chest. Cautionary tales for adventurous. Alone, abandoned camp was unbelievably welcoming. Oh. That's nice. That's some interesting foreshadowing there, actually.
Hmm?
Oh, hey. Inside your short spray. Aha. Someone in there. Hello?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan?
How do you know my name?
Talk to your sister at the Chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Your sister might be worried. I think your sister might be worried.
Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died.
Oh boy.
I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
Gotta do it from inside the dresser?
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Cool.
All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
What are you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
maybe I could help out?
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is it now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, Mur, yeah. Yeah, this kid. Oh, so, we have a dilemma here. On the one hand, this sword is an heirloom of the family. On the other hand, it's a cool sword. At least I feel like it's a decent sword. So I'm like, hey, help your sister, or, well, I could use that sword to help the whole village, but, jeez, this is tough. Fine.
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
This is Redcliffe. This is the Redcliffe. Yes, this is Redcliffe. Yes. But this is not the Arl's son. We just got here. We haven't even had... We're still doing prep stuff. Sure, I'll talk to your sister about it.
Alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Yeah, no. We have not met the Arl's son yet. We have not gotten up there yet. We just got to Redcliffe, actually, so we're doing a lot of prep stuff and getting ready for what's gonna happen. Chest, sword. Oh, it's better than the sword I have. Well, it does more damage anyway. Oh gosh. Oof. Oh. Be good and give it to Alistair, because he's been using the same sword. He'd give him a new sword. Does a little more damage than what I've got, but my sword has a lightning. It has lightning. And yeah, the money might make up for Mom being dead, but admittedly, no. But on the other hand, like, they're all like incredibly poor. Alright.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Yeah, I got my zappy sword. Alright, how's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I still need to speak to
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should, because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
And while we're out here,
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Damn right.
You should talk to Murdoch. He's heading up the militia.
Yeah, anyway.
Going.
head in here and talk to... Yes, you. Hello.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
So about that sword...
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it, then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I said I'd pay for it, so I'll pay you.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan? I couldn't ask you for money.
Jeez. Yeah, what the hell.
Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. How can I ever repay you?
Stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Wait, my outfit or her outfit? I mean, yeah, probably not. Does look kind of... the amount of money I'm shilling out to some of these people. Yeah, yeah. The buckle isn't, like, is... Yeah, yeah. Definitely a little odd. Straps are just there. Yeah. Alright. You.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
Fair enough. Or I think you should have got a kiss. Oh my god. Seriously, what is my problem with her at this point? I don't think it's that so much. I think it's more the, well, gee, here, I'm taking this and giving you money. But honestly, all right, I can go around here. It's, yeah, I think Morrigan is more the,
yes.
You know, didn't just take it. Leliana, please tell me you can unlock this chest. Please, for the love of God. Yeah, Morrigan does not like being nice. Is not happy with the being nice to people. So I'm really kind of glad I gave her some stuff back in camp. It's like, yeah, my approval with her got up decently high. It's not even that...
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Points. It's not even that, but yeah, it's not even that Leliana is a low-level rogue. It's like, okay, wait, I have the second level thing in lockpicking stuff, and she still can't unlock some of the stuff. What the hell? Alright, you.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
Cool.
I am as relieved as Bantegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Ooh. I just... I'd unlock Persuade are most important skills to unlock these games, like more important things. Yeah, potentially, which is another one of those points where I'm regretting going with a warrior instead of a rogue. Call me by my name.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Hey, there's some oil in the village store. You want to make use of that?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
You could certainly set them some things on fire.
Assuming that would hurt them.
Yeah.
Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Yeah, I know. I know you're not telling me how to play this, but yeah, it is definitely one of those. Yeah, I regret not being able to get to some of these items because I don't have the ability to unlock this stuff. Alright, how can I help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Okay. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Anything else?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I already dealt with them. Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Carry on, Sir Big Shoulders. Anyway, stuff.
Going.
Stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter. Some have spoken of the Darkspawn rising to the south. We could save this village, only to have it invaded in a matter of weeks.
Ooh, I can. Alright, cool. What's here? Aha. Collection of embarrassing personal communication between a spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. Filthy, abuse, depravity I've never seen before. Been forced to suffer. How so laden when you leave? Oh, wow. Cool. Anyway. Right. That'll be a thing later. Okay. Okay. Alright, but let's see, there's also there's a fast travel down here. That's the castle. Hey. Oh, you got some armor on you.
Oh, I can't believe how relieved I was to hear you're helping us. Maybe we do have a chance tonight.
Sure. To get down to the... I'm supposed to get to the tavern. Okay. It's up this weirdly steep hill. Okay, let's see. Let's go in here. But I know there's people in here I can deal with. Hi.
I hear they got everyone in the castle. And now everyone who died here, too. They're all monsters now.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ante from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Fair points. Oh, jeez. But he should be drunk for the coming battle, eh?
I was drunk for the last 2 fights, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you fought those things, you'd know.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
Oh. Convince barkeep to give militia free drinks. Oh, fine. I'll deal with that guy. Hey.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. Yeah. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Cool. Well, you got some healing stuff. Don't I already have any health? Yes, I do. Even if my dog isn't here. Still grabbing him. Do. Good. Not that I have the materials to make any of this stuff, but still. Alright. Real.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
What's up with the elf?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
How's business?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
So you don't like Lloyd, right?
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. Wow. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Wow. You could leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
Points. I could leave you had some help.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Not end up in another tavern. Sure, let's go with that.
Well, I can't promise that, but thank you. I don't really know what to say.
Shouldn't you be in the chantry?
Later on, yes.
Okay.
Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yep.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I'll be going.
Keep safe.
Cool. Okay, Lloyd, we gotta
Hey,
talk about some stuff.
what can Lloyd get you?
So, you're charging Militia for ale. What's up with that?
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
I mean... I'll persuade. Goodwill.
Goodwill? Pah! I prefer the good gold, that's what.
Fine. Well, it's not gonna help you if you're dead.
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
I mean, sure, would anyone miss you?
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
You join up with the militia. How about that?
But oh, all right. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Barkeep, Ivy, Redcliffe, Militia's unhappy, Since Lloyd's no longer manning a task, maybe we can arrange militia. Hey!
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out.
Yeah.
I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
Why, give it the militia some free beer.
Lloyd wouldn't care much for that. It's an excellent idea.
Hey.
You hear that, boys? Drinks for the militia are on the house.
Ha! You're the best, darling!
You just keep us all safe, boys. And stay alive. Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Thank you. Hey, all right. I'll take those. And I'll take all of that. Could I do with more wine? I like this. This is nice. All right, sure. Oh boy, yeah. I mentioned this when I started. That's when I started that, the weather is surprisingly good here around Atlanta right now. So, which is a lot, it's a lot better than I expected it to be. And what the hell if I grab another thing of wine? Haha. Okay, what's up with you, dude?
Not looking for company.
Okay. You're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
Seem kind of nervous. What's up with that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all.
Asked around.
Oh, I guess that, makes sense. Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
Where you were told to? Where you were told to what?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Just come clean, dude. This will be much simpler.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
All right.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who, they, what, huh?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
You know how this happened?
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
I know you.
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Let's see. Love letter. Need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village. Keep your head down. Watch the castle. Report any changes, and you'll be well paid. Interesting. What's this? Ah! Graffiti! Sweet. Don't eat the cheese. Good to know. Alright, so what else is back here, maybe? Anything? We got militia guys over there. Oh, nope, looks like a whole lot of nothing. That's fair. Check. Okay. Okay. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark. Might end a little early today. Anything in here? Hello.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh. Blackstone irregulars. Haha.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
See, yeah, basically the same thing as what happened in Lothering. It's like, yeah, that's how they get you with those loans. That's how they get you with those student loans. They'll promise you money now. They'll give you money now, but then you gotta pay it back later. Please, oh, damn it! Of course, he manages to leave the village, no problem. So, IRS calls for aid. Okay. Let's see. Blackstone irregular, scraping the barrel, indeed. Oh right. Okay, so let's. I'm not gonna walk in front of those guys. That would be dumb. Hey, Lloyd.
Well, I'm here. I'm cold. I'm certainly gonna die. Hope you're as amused as Murdoch is.
Yes, actually. Oh! So I guess because Owen, the blacksmith, is now back to work, everybody has armor and stuff now. That's cool. One playthrough got Zev early, went through all carnage at Redcliffe, knew he'd have a ton of time to loot, kept clicking things to loot, but Zev kept getting in the way, so I accidentally cycled through a whole romance and heartbreak simply because he was in the way. I was trying to loot dead body. Oh no! Well, have not run into Zevran yet, but this is literally like the first place we've actually gone, so I think he might show up next. You have a name. What's up with you? Okay.
Let us pray.
Right.
Why haven't Mother
Blessed
and
art
Father
thou who
returned
seeks
yet?
his forgiveness.
They're gone.
Who seeks
dear
his
boy.
return.
Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
There's a good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. In the morning.
Lot of stuff going.
All right.
Okay. A cool book. Okay. Hey.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour.
I did.
We are most grateful to you.
Oh, sure, I'll be nice and noble. Can't just stand by while monsters are attacking people.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth wants some holy protection.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Can't you just bless them, then?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps, let's try and persuade.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Look. No one's asking you to lie exactly. Just, you know, maybe provide,
Yes.
Just, you know, fudge things a little bit. Just tell them, yeah, sure, I will give you the Maker's blessing and protection be upon you. And it's about as useful as any other prayers ever are. Hey.
I can't believe I'm going to fight. That's what I get for mixing myself up in all this.
I mean, dude, you got better armor than most of the people down here. What are you complaining about? Alright. I think this is what we're gonna do this and then probably call it, because
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
cool. So, holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Some amulets, maybe?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, That would more than suffice.
You think it could help? I mean, hey.
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Anything else?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Yeah, Leliana isn't happy with that, but Morrigan gets it. Besides, like, it's fine. It's fine. Mostly. It's okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna save it now. And ending a little bit early. But alright. But yeah. Because that's a good place to call it, because fight the whole thing with Lothering and all that stuff is going to be... It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to take a while. So the way I have it sort of... way I want to do this is like kind of use the Redcliffe stuff as more of a longer thing, because there's the multiple stages to that, whereas the other quests are more like they're a little more straightforward, I guess. The elf stuff, the dwarf stuff, and the mage tower is, that's a little more straightforward and just go through it all the way, whereas with Redcliffe there's this, and I think probably actually leave after, drive them back, but then I don't know. So I'll probably drive them back and deal with, get into the castle and clear that out, and then go off and do some other stuff. Anyway, but that's going to come later. Again, Mur, thanks for showing up. And again, anybody, if you want to watch all of this, it is going to be, I don't know how you save Connor without looking up. It's, the way to do that is before you do the thing, you either have to sacrifice do blood magic ritual with his mom, or you then go to the circle tower. Yes, for the student loans. Yeah. Other option is to go and do the circle tower and then come back and finish it off. So that's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do, because I would prefer to get like the best possible ending here. That's what I generally do. But that's me. Let's see. Way to do it without killing anyone, but that's the fiddly thing. Yeah, the tower thing. Yeah. It's a multi-stage. Can't just do it all in one go. You got to break off and go off and do these other things, and it's like, But I think it's interesting, and it makes, gives extra reasons to go to the tower than just, hey, we need help from mages and stuff. But anyway, actually, yeah. All right, but again, I will be back with more of this next week, same time probably. Well, I say I'll be back. I guess. Yeah, right. October is spooky month. So I guess, yeah, doing the attack and stuff on Redcliffe, that is kind of fitting with spooky stuff. Yeah. No problem. This is one of my favorite games as well. It's definitely something I really enjoyed. But yeah, I think sometime at Darkspawn and Undead and things, it's spooky. So that kind of fits. But then after that, I don't know. I might be trying to do some other stuff as October goes by. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just wanted. But yeah, again, this is going to be up on my YouTube channel in probably Sunday. It's the same name, Librarian Writer Geek, over on YouTube, so you can catch it all. You can catch all of these full, or more or less complete. You can catch them all there, and watching them there is, it doesn't matter when you watch them, as opposed to on Twitch, which it does. So, hey. But anyway, it's about 6 o'clock for me. I've been going for a little over 2 hours, and that was a good stopping point. So, yeah, I think I might try and find somebody to raid, and if I don't, regardless, be back next week. See you then. Bye.